So Tatsuya here again.
Hello.
With another of your creations,
Yep.
the Minilogue. This one must have been a lot of fun to make. I mean, were you unconstrained?
Yeah, this is something I wanted to do all along. Obviously, we did the MS-20 Mini, we had the Up Odyssey, and these were great projects because they were referencing the past. And now, I've always wanted to do something that was new and start from scratch, from a clean slate. So this is the Minilogue, and we've done exactly that. It's not based on any old design.
So there's no Volker in there?
There's no Volker in there at all.
Right, okay, so you've been busy getting, so all the VCOs, everything is kind
Everything is new, from the VCO, the VCF. Yeah, it's all new design. Especially, with the VCOs, we can, if that's, we got a saw wave there, and obviously we have a scope here so you can see what you're doing. Stuff like the shape you have on, can we see that? Yeah?
I'm not sure if it's going to come out, it's a little bit back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But basically, the circuit design has been made from the ground up to allow certain things that we want to do. Yeah.
So, I mean, people must have one astonishing fact about this. I mean, the price is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
But is that just because of the way that you've been able to design the show? Obviously, you get economy of scale and those things. But have you done some fiendishly clever stuff in the design as well?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is down to the fact that I designed it really from the ground up to be very efficient in terms of what components it uses. So without making compromises, like resorting to a DCO, for example, that's one of the things I really didn't want to do. So we've got a proper voltage-controlled oscillator in there.
And I guess all of that kind of voltage stability routines are the things that make it possible, because it's very hard to do.
Yeah, I mean,
so people tell us.
If you when you first turn it on, it will spend, it'll.
Oh, it'll tune.
It'll tune itself. So this is one of the kind of technological innovations that allowed us to reduce the really complicated manufacturing that's involved in producing analog synths.
So, I mean, you're responsible. Is it like, are you the visionary behind this? I mean, do you get to kind of design it the way you want it, or are you working in a team to sort of...
Obviously, I have a team. My role for this and the other synths is product planner. So I'll come up with the original plan to, the specs. I also do the sound design.
Oh, cool.
So I actually make the hardware circuits that actually make the sounds. Obviously, I have other people who are doing, the digital stuff, the panel, mechanical engineer, and other manufacturing engineering guys as well.
It's a lovely looking thing. Being so involved in the depth, what are the features that you're the most proud of, do you think?
It's hard to pick one, actually. But
you can have more than one, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, I think there's already going to be a lot of people going into the way it sounds. But the way it sounds is actually amazing. I won't go through all the functionality of that, but I'm really, really very proud of the sound, especially because it's a ground-up design and it's all new. It's very exciting. Some other small things that I really like are obviously the oscilloscope, because doing analog again was about kind of bringing more people into the world of synths, getting people interested. And I think having visual feedback is a key way of getting people to understand what you're doing with the synthesizer. And that kind of educational aspect of it, I think it will surely bring people in.
I was going to ask you, just briefly, does the scope work on the external audio input?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, but it depends on what you're doing. If you're editing, say the cutoff, it will go to that voice that you're playing right now. But I think if I got this right, that's looking at the master now. It's playing the master. So what the scope shows is always dependent on what you're working on.
On the master output, effectively.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one feature.
Yeah.
And that is a very cool feature.
Yeah.
So, the other thing I was actually going to ask you about was the delay, because I know the delay, is that a new design as well? Because the delay on some of the Volk stuff was was quite lo-fi, should we say?
Yeah, it is. This is actually quite a lo-fi delay. The delay cell itself is digital, but all the feedback, the VCA and the feedback and the high pass is analog. So you can really crank up the feedback and I'm gonna hear myself.
So you can almost get into car plus strong.
Yeah, so you can work with the sound with the analog circuitry around the delay.
And is it possible, I haven't put my hands on one yet, is it possible to modulate the delay with some of the other synths?
No, you can't modulate it, but you can motion sequence it with the sequencer. So you can do what I did and lock it into the sequence.
So, I mean, this has been a great hit as well. I mean, and I'm sure you won't be able to answer this, but it must have inspired you to now go, right, what's next? Let's go further. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously we have here a synth engine that's very capable. That sounds great, and we will be working with that synth engine in the future. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Award-winning customer service. Fast, free shipping on most orders. Own the gear of your dreams today.